Hello, everybody. This is the Titan Crew, led by Mona Mirison,
That's right. The boss, you mean.
the Romanian gangster, and myself, Michael O'Hearn. And today we are going to talk about joint health because of the fact that I get asked so many times about how are your joints still healthy after 45 years. Gosh, it's not. Yeah, it's
Wow.
45 years
What is
of
going on?
training heavy.
Yeah. So how did you manage to keep your joints and not to get injured and all the above that people are wondering all over the world? We get that DMs all the time and people are just like scratching their heads thinking like how is this even possible?
Well, can I ask you guys something? And Jeff, you could answer this if you can as well. Is that I'm shocked on the question. And I'll say why. They say, how can your joints still be healthy after 45 years of lifting heavy? And my thought would be, well, I'll make it a more of a metaphor. If I understand that somebody has done something really well for a long period of time, then I try to find out as much as I can about them. Jordan Peterson is somebody that I like his process of thinking and how he breaks things down. So I go over his page, I watch his YouTubes, I get his books, and I pay attention to what he talks about. And that teaches me a lot of his understanding on how he came to his point of view on things. So the reason I say that is because I'm shocked that people just assume, I guess it is, or assume that you should be destroyed after lifting for 45 years.
Why is that though? Why do they?
Because most people are. Most people are very injured, but the people that ask the question also don't seem to be going over to watch the YouTubes. Because I say, well, it's food, it's the way I train, it's the supplementation I do. So
I think people are catching on.
You think they are?
I think a lot of people are catching on.
I think so too.
A lot of their idols are in shapes that you don't want to be in, and so people are starting to learn that hey, maybe there's a better way to do this. And there's only people like you that are sharing that kind of information. It's not what you want to hear. It doesn't get the clicks and the likes. You talk about glucosamine and fish oil. No one cares, but that's the money.
So yeah, to answer the question is, it's how you and I eat is some of it, because we're feeding not just the muscle itself, but we really focus on the joint health and the ligament health. It is supplementation is a key element. That's why my supplement line was set up for the basic things that I think is crucial. And we'll get fancy later on down the line, but I think one of the first things is my joint fix was the first product I chose, and went into Walmart too. And when I talked to the company and talked to Walmart, and I said, the product that I would take more than any other product is the joint fix, because of the fact that the joints are the most important thing for me to be able to continue living life in a pinnacle level.
I agree. And I remember when we started the Titan Series line, that was your first choice. And you went for everything that is pretty much leading into the health. When it comes to supplements, you didn't go and say, hey, you know what, let's just start a protein powder, because you knew you were going to have one and you knew there's a lot of different options up there. But your first one was the joint support, right? We talked about that over and over again until actually launched. Like we kept saying, guys, it's coming, it's coming. Now that's out there, I mean, Walmart, what you have access to your local Walmart to go pick it up. It's like, are you really using it? Or you just asking questions and talking to talk? Are you really taking action to go in and do the right thing to actually feel better on your training and going through life, going up the stairs? This is what people don't understand. This is not just to work out. I'm not talking about with just the people that are training in the gym. Of course that it's, very important, especially if you train. I'm talking about as we get older, you have to.
I don't want to slip that one.
Don't slip it.
No, because of the fact that you got to start young.
Young, yes.
Because I think you guys, most of you youngsters go, I don't care about joints. I just want to be strong and jacked. And it's like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when I cared about
That's-
joints. And that's why I'm still doing it
It's
today.
the
I
wrong
didn't wait
approach.
until I was achy to start that stuff. I started that stuff understanding that I needed to take care of my joints when I was a young teenager. I go, I need to be able to do this for a lifetime because I don't want a 9 to 5. And so I started taking care of it. And so that's the joint support. But it's like Mona said, it's like when you get to the point where going up the stairs hurts,
Yeah.
you waited too long.
Yes.
Now, can we kind of minimize it? Well, yeah, but that's nutrition as well. It's the way that you work out. And so that's why the whole concept is everything. And I've said this over and over again since I first came into the industry. Nutrition, smart training with consistency, not just training, but smart training with consistency to stimulate the body, to strengthen those joints and ligaments. And then you got the foods already there. You got that. You got the training. You get the sleep. You get the recovery. And man, you're hitting that stuff on every angle you possibly can, so you can continue to do this. And so that's why, again, that was number one.
It was number one. And all our other supplements that we have a vitamin C,
Well,
we have
the
an
pump.
immune, we have the non-stimulant pump.
But that
There
was
you
the
go.
number one thing, because I don't want you going into the gym. And I know that I came out with this Pump X, and that's because there is a market for it. You guys really, really want it.
Like
okay,
Jeff.
so great. But the point I did with the first pump was the non-stim, because I
Yeah.
don't want you go in there and being psyched out of your mind,
Wired.
to go in and train and then again hurt yourselves. I want you to go in there, be moderate, just be smart, get a good workout in, feed your body after that.
It's also good for somebody like me that I don't take
You cannot handle the
pre-workouts.
X.
So, yeah, no. But, for people that really don't do any of that product, like, pre-workouts and anything crazy, that's good. Non-stimulant,
Stim.
stim.
Yeah,
Stim.
leave it at the stim.
The pump, yeah, it's really good, guys. So you got to try that out. But
the whole line, obviously, it is for longevity. And the reason why, something I found out too, is a funny thing I found out is after I bought this house, my broker talked to me. He says, okay, but a 2-story house doesn't resell well. And I'm like, why is that? Mostly at this size, because the people that can afford a house this size, that's 2-story, needs to make a pretty good living. And that's not usually a young 20-year-old. And I go, well, what's wrong with a 2-story? And they go, I didn't know this, but people usually after 35 or 40 don't buy 2 stories because they don't want to go upstairs.
I've heard that
That's
in
crazy.
Texas when we were looking at homes.
That was so
Yeah.
bizarre to me, because I was healthy when I
Yeah.
bought this,
Mhm.
and it's still healthy. But the point was that it didn't even occur to me.
Oh, that's why you got the elevator. in
That's why I got the
Ohio.
elevator for the new house, guys. I need to up my joint support and even take care of my joints for even more. That's a 4-story
That's
house.
awesome.
I ain't gonna
Four-story.
be
Do you
walking.
need
it.
an
I
elevator?
don't want to do cardio. See,
No.
I got the elevator because I don't want to do cardio.
Oh, just
Yeah.
after leg day, it's not fun to go up the stairs.
I need that leg recovery room that's downstairs.
Yes.
We can do that. But
Oh,
I just want to jump on here with Mona today and just kind of talk to you guys about that simple thing that's going to set you up in the future to win.
The importance of keeping you grinding through life.
Oh, it's such a toxic word.
No,
Grinding.
it's not. It is
Unless
true,
it's
though.
Friday night, then you should be grinding.
It is Friday.
Well, that being said, then I think we're good here. You guys got, enough information. If you need help on the nutrition, that's what the Titan meal plan is for. We got you there. If you need help on the workouts to understand our principles of power bodybuilding and how you need to move through the exercise to save your joints and ligaments. And if you have arthritis already, how can we continue to work out? And we'll go into that one on the next video, because we're going to talk about how both Billy Gunn and Big Show have wrestled for so long and they got frozen shoulders, and how we got their shoulders moving again and healthy again. So this is a huge thing for our next video.
All right. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of your day or night. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.
Talk to you guys.